All right, well, we've got an important week ahead. We need to get a milk, well, we've got some surprises coming for this milk barn, but it can't happen unless we have some power. So today, we're gonna install some solar on the milk barn. Let's get started.
Just grow up and be something.
Got my cows, got my ladder. Wait, I don't need you guys today. Got my ladder, got some solar panels. Let's open them up. If you saw our chicken coop we built earlier in the year, we put some solar panels on it. And a big thanks to Renogy, they helped supply the solar for that. That was our first experience with solar, with Renogy, and it has worked out great. We've had enough power in there to turn on lights to do a number of things in the chicken coop. And so we're doing the exact same thing on the cow barn. Got our 4 100-watt panels from Renogy. So I want to break down some barriers for people that are intimidated by solar, don't know where to start, are confused on how it works. Because when we did it the last time, I had never experienced before. I did make some mistakes, but it worked out. It's actually pretty simple to use. So the first thing we're going to do here is install the solar panels. Everything starts with them. That's where the power comes in through. Then we'll run wiring over to the side where it'll connect to our main controller. From the main controller, power will run out to the battery. That's where the solar power will run and charge up the battery. From the battery, the power will run to the inverter. And from here, this is how you power your devices. Sometimes there's just direct plug-ins, and then there's also the ability to plug in wiring, so you can wire up devices, outlets, and light switches. Now comes the fun part, maybe a little bit of the dangerous part, is let's get it installed up on the roof. I am done with the solar panels, so all of the other work can be done underneath and inside of this barn. It's a little scary up there.
You are not supposed to be over here, Peekaboo. How'd you get in here with bamboo? Come on. Come on.
Hey, Eli, open this gate up right here. Yeah.
Peekaboo knocked over the fence over on this side yesterday. Busted through right here. Wow. Just bowled it over, pushed it through. So now we've got to get her back. Okay. Win. Okay. Also broke right here where this was hooked on. We'll try that on another spot.
Look how many feathers.
And then we'll hook up this fence back again and keep them separated for now. Bamboo's almost good and could go back with Cashew, but we don't want Peekaboo, who was in here with him. So you can see the obvious one, the bleeding right here. So Peekaboo worked her way in with Bamboo last night. She got pretty bloody under her belly, back of her legs, front of her neck. There's no way she'd let me work with her the way I was able to do that with Bamboo. She wouldn't stand still for me. They're all pretty minor wounds, but I can try to come out and spray them, but I don't think she's gonna let me. So many feathers she pulled out.
This one's just been sitting on the ground like a pile.
Might be a similar thing to the males, where the females start to rub out their feathers, because there are just feathers everywhere.
All right, well, we are over here working on the panel wall. I've got all the solar panels up top, got the wires run, and then I've got a piece of plywood here to start building the wall that we'll mount everything to. I've already got the control panel hooked up. This thing is awesome. I've got the solar panels hooked up to it, so it's already starting to provide some power. But now I need to make a shelf to put the batteries in. We went and picked up the batteries this morning. These guys are a beast. They're 65 pounds a piece. I got 2 of them. So I'm gonna make a shelf right across here to support the 2 batteries. I'll put up the inverter, and then we'll be able to start running lines for our power. Woo! All right, I'm all done with day 2 of the project, building the cabinet, getting everything in place, the controller, the batteries, and the inverter. So I'm excited to get through that part of it. And now we're ready to run some power lines, get some switches, lights, and outlets installed in here. All right, Becky, I've been wiring this the last 3 days. You ready to see it with lights? And I don't have it totally wired up yet. We've got some extension cords here for our fan, but it's gonna be our first morning milking with a fan. You excited?
Yeah.
We've got lights.
It's nice. Sure, at night it makes a big difference.
It's amazing at night. Wow, you can see all the way through here really easily. Good morning, Dolly. Ooh, you can actually kind of see Dolly now with the lights on in here. It's usually too dark.
Maybe it helps with flies and stuff.
I hope so. Hopefully it helps with flies. Let's see what you think of it.
Feel a little bit.
I got a little bit angled too much to the other side. I'll have to fix that. What's going on, guys? Well, today was processing day for our ginger broilers. So now we're down to just a handful of Delaware broilers. These are, of course, the smaller breed of all of our chickens for meat. And if some of you guys have seen the pictures I've been posting on Instagram, some of these guys are super friendly and love to sit on my lap. So we're gonna move them into the main flock for now because they're super cool. So these 5 or 6 hens and 2 roosters we'll put into the main flock and they'll just live there. We'll take apart the meat bird area because we've got plans for those 2 little mini coops. It's a tough one, buddy. It's tall grass right here. As soon as you get out of this, it's easy. Here, you want me to help?
I can kind of help. Ooh, maybe I just help push.
We built this mini coop over the summer just to help with some of our smaller flocks of chickens and birds, and it'll come in handy now that we've got the meat chickens out of here. We'll have a place for the little baby ducks, for the gickens, birds like that. We're gonna move the omelet coop we've got right here. Doesn't mean we're not gonna use it. It just means we're gonna use it for breeding projects from now on. So we'll move it somewhere else out of the way, and then we'll have it ready to go whenever we want to breed a certain breed of chickens.
Mom, what are we doing?
We're gonna move the Gickens to their new spot. So are you gonna help me?
Yes.
All right, let's put Joey away. All right, we got them in here. Let's go get them over to their new location. All right, that's your new home. Hope this is better than your last one. A lot more space. All right, we're gonna move the hookbill ducklings that we have in here and move them to a bigger pen. All right, we got them. Let's go.
Would you throw it towards Dolly? Well, real quick, I wanted to talk about our fully automated cow barn. Of course, we set it up to collect rainwater. It's been raining over the last day and a half. And so we've been filling up our water tank from our gutters that fill into this right here. And then inside the barn, we've got a light switch right there that turns on our lights. Wait till you see it lit up tonight. It is bright out here. So we've got 3 lights that run across, and then we've got a fan that cools us off and the cow whenever we do the milking right here. And then we've got our solar setup right up in here. We do have one addendum to what we installed initially. We had a 1,000 watt inverter and it wasn't quite enough for what we needed. So we ended up installing a 2,000 watt inverter. And now everything's working perfectly. So thank you so much to Valerie and the Renogy team for working with us on that. And we've got our 2 batteries here. So hopefully this will be plenty of power for what we need. We've got our inverter, and then we've got our rover controller. I can't say enough for the Renogy team for working with us, for all their help on the chicken coop and on this cow barn. And be sure to check out the link in the description if you're interested in solar from Renogy. You can use our code White House on the Hill at checkout and get 10% off. So if you're in the market for a solar setup, I hope that will help you guys out as well. You guys like the lights in here?
Yes.
Yeah?
Yes.
You think this will power our milking machine?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
tell we're excited?
Cheese.
It's nighttime. I wanted to bring out here while we're doing chores. Becky's already out there. Look at how bright it is out here.
So look how dark it is with the lights off. Completely pitch black with the lights on. We can see. Kind of a game changer for nighttime, isn't it?
Yeah. It's always kind of creepy to come out here at night.
There's Dolly eating away.
And then there's Maisie. We always separate her from Dolly every night. So we get a full udder every morning when we milk. And so we separate them overnight, and then Maisie gets to eat whatever she wants from Dolly during the day. So we've got our lights, we've got our fan, and most importantly, we have our outlets because we're getting something new out here that we need these plugins for. Let me show you what's coming up.
That's exciting.
You want to open it?
What do you think that is, guys? You excited?
Yes. Thanks, Renogy, for partnering with us with the solar, and we will catch you guys next time. Good night, Dolly. We'll see you in the morning.
Quack, 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 quack. Quack, 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 quack.